Okay. Just I'm going to open my notes. I will also check which commands are missing in my notes. This is available in the last section. Switch password recovery. Okay. And router password recovery. Fine. Means I have not mentioned how to take backup of startup configuration file and a copy of iOS file or backup of iOS file, right?
Yes, sir.
Backup configuration file of route, right? अब इसके लिए डायग्राम वाइज तो क्लियर है ना, टीएफटीपी सर्वर किस तरीके से कनेक्ट करना है, देन यू नीड ओनली कमांड्स और डायग्राम आल्सो.
डायग्राम भी रहता तो बेहतर होता। बाद में रिकैपिंग के लिए फास्ट हो जाता।
Just commands like owl router at privilege mode. We should give right command copy startup config, or you can write the start only config to TFTP, then in next line R1, then we'll ask address of remote host. Then in that case we have given 1.0.0.2. Fine. Destination file name, like R1 CONFG. Fine. And then question mark, to just press enter here. Here. Fine. Now diagram is required. So for diagram, we can use just packet. I'm just going to open my packet tracer. this diagram will also will be also used for iOS file backup and restoration. I now just going to use 1841 router. This router was used, and then TFTP server, TFTP server, and connect directly to the router. So crossover cable will be used. Fine. Now, at this router, just do some configuration. And configuration is like router enable router hash config terminal, then router bracket config hash, then host name R1, fine, then R1 config IIT fast Ethernet 0/0, and then IP address 1.0.0.1 and 255.0.0.0.3. Fine. Then no shut. Okay. And exit. I have just written these just for the basic configuration. अगर कोई बच्चा भूल जाता है तो वो basic configuration यहाँ से भी देख ले. And then at this machine we have to set at this machine check TFTP service. Fine, TFTP service को check करना है and set IP address. What IP address? IP address will be 1.0.0.2 and subnet mask 255.0.0.0. You can set gateway also. Gateway 1.0.0.1. Fine. Now it will be okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, how to take backup? Now how to restore startup configuration file. Just opposite, like router hash copy tftp, then SDART startup config. Address of remote host, and this address is same. Destination file name, big bracket, startup config, big bracket close. Press enter here. Okay, that same diagram will be used for this practical also.
Yes, sir.
Fine. And now, how to copy iOS file of router means router hash copy flash colon and tftp. Fine. Again, address of source file name. First of all, source file name like जो भी है, give name of iOS file. अब वो कॉपी करके यहाँ पे पेस्ट करना है. Address of remote host 1.0.0.2. Destination file name bracket same name as given above. Press enter here. Fine. अब है हाउ टू इंस्टॉल ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम अटर, कैसे इंस्टॉल. ठीक है. How to install iOS file ever route. तो above के जो 3 स्टेप्स थे उसके प्रैक्टिकल्स आपने ऑलरेडी देख लिए हैं. अब क्या है कि एज अ स्टेप्स मैंने उसको इसमें डाल दिया. अब नेक्स्ट टर्म है कि iOS फाइल अगर हमारे राउटर की नहीं है, in that case if we have to install the iOS file at the router or we have to transfer the iOS file at the router, so how we can do it? Good word is transfer. क्या करेंगे? First of all, from anywhere we have to bring the iOS file. लाना है अब, चाहे आप डाउनलोड कर लें किसी दूसरे राउटर से, उसकी एक कॉपी निकाल लें, कुछ भी. तो फर्स्ट keep iOS file at TFTP server. ओके, पहले क्या करना है, iOS फाइल को सर्वर पे रख लेना है. जब आपने iOS फाइल रख दिया तो अब आपको इसी TFTP सर्वर पे set an IP address at server. वो IP हम लोग क्या रखेंगे, वो IP हमारी होगी 1.0.02. मैं सेम एग्जांपल इसलिए ले रहा हूँ बिकॉज ये आपको किसी को कंफ्यूज ना करे. ठीक है, हेलो.
Yes, sir.
नाउ अब हमने सर्वर पे एक आईपी सेट कर लिया. सेट करने के बाद TFTP सर्विस मस्ट बी ऑन. सर्विस ऑन होनी चाहिए, अदरवाइज ये डिटेक्ट नहीं कर पाए. तो ये जो स्टेप्स हैं आपके, ये all these steps will be performed at the TFTP server. And now steps for router. Router पे क्या steps? First, if your router has no any iOS file, in that case your router will open in Roman mode, means ROM mode from BIOS.
Yes, sir.
Open होगा. Hello, you all are getting my voice properly?
Yes, sir.
Because I am getting very less response from the students. If there is any confusion, you can explain. Or hello, Abmanyu, Ashish, Rahul, Subham.
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes, sir.
Now, if our router has no iOS file, in that case, we will have Roman prompt of our router like ROMMO and Roman 1 like this. At this router, we should run a command TFTP DNLD. You can say also TFTP download, but command is TFTP-DNLD. Okay. Now, see at router also, then it will be more clear. First of all, I'm going to just delete the iOS file of this router. No, sorry. First of all, I should take backup of iOS file, because at TFTP there is no iOS file for Cisco 1841 router. That's why I'm just going to do it. It will take hardly 1 minute. I have already performed these steps in last class. Hosting R1 and fast 800.0/0. I'm going to set IP address 1.0.0.1, then 255.0.0.0. No shut. Okay, fine. Router, I have set the IP address now at server. First of all, IP address 1.0.0.2, and subnet mask default gateway 1.0.0.1. Now for services, TFTP, it is running. Yes. But I'm just going to remove this file because I will take backup. Then it will show here. Fine. Now service is on. I'm just going to minimize the system. Now from router, I will transfer the iOS file. Exit. Copy flash colon, then TFTP. Find source file name. Sorry. Control C. Pro flash. This is the iOS file name. I'm just going to copy it. Then I will run the command. Copy flash colon TFTP. Enter source file name. I'm just going to paste here. Address of remote host to destination file name same. Fine. Now it is transferring the file, iOS file. Finally, iOS file has been transferred at TFTP. Now I'm going to check it at the router. Once again, I'm going to click on it. Yes, TFTP. Okay. Yes, 1840. Fine. Now I'm going to delete the iOS file of the router. Delete flash colon word. Paste which file from flash? This file. Enter. Yes. Delete flash. Confirm. Show confirm. Fine. Now I'm going to reload my router, because at the time of reboot, it decompresses the iOS file and loads it into the RAM. Reload. Do you want to know कोई changes save नहीं करने? Proceed for reload. No, there is no operating system. That's why there is no operating system. That's why we have got our router in Roman mode. Fine.
Yes, sir.
राउटर हमारा रोमन मोड में आ गया. ठीक है.
Without OS.
अब Now I'm going to run TFTP, DNLD. Fine. It is showing there is nothing. राउटर के ROM में भी कुछ नहीं है. तो कुछ बेसिक चीजें सेट तो कर दो जिससे कि मैं TFTP को ढूंढ पाऊं. तो सेट करने का एक तरीका यहीं पे ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड है कि क्या आपको सेट करना है. ठीक है, तो सेम टू सेम चीज हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे. Like everything is in caps. IP underscore address colon. This address will be for this routing. So address will be 1. Fine. Not found. Okay. IP
गेटवे
underscore.
वाला डालेंगे या फिर वो आईपी?
नहीं, यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं, राउटर की आईपी डालते हैं, किसी इंटरफेस पे नहीं जाती है. राउटर के रोमन मोड पे एक आईपी डालते हैं. ये राउटर की आईपी.
शायद 2 था वहाँ पे.
नहीं, वो तो TFTP की 2 है ना.
ओके सर.
Address, okay, space is equal to 1.0.0.1. Fine. Okay. There is a syntax. The IP underscore DNET subnet underscore mask mask space is equal to space 255.0.0.0. Fine. Now, next line is default gateway. DEFAULT. Default underscore GATEWAY. Gateway space is equal to space 1.0.0.1. Fine, same IP. Now, TFTP underscore SERVER server space is equal to TFTP server address is 2. TFTP underscore FILE file space is equal to file name. We have copied, otherwise we should type here the name of the file. I'm just going to paste it. Okay. Now we have set all parameters by which our router can communicate with TFTP server. Okay. Now again we will run TFTP DNLD. TFTP DN, sorry, not in caps. TFTP DNLD. Okay. And what happened? TFTP DNLD. Nothing. Is there any mistake?
सर इस कमांड का मतलब क्या होगा जो आप अभी टाइप कर रहे थे?
ये सारे कमांड्स रोमन मोड में राउटर पे कुछ इंफॉर्मेशंस, कुछ कॉन्फ़िगरेशंस करने के लिए. उस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन में राउटर को तो बताना होगा ना कि तुम्हारी आईपी कौन सी है.
हाँ वो समझ गया सर. ये जो TFT वाला जो लिख रहे हैं ना, इसका TFT DNLD.
TFTP DNLD command is used to get an iOS file from TFTP server.
ओके सर.
देखता हूँ कुछ क्या मिस्टेक्स जा रहा है. 1.0 कुछ सिंटैक्स मिस्टेक होता है. at this time. Actually, there should not be a gap between word is equal to and then address. I have just removed that gap. वो equal के अगल बगल जो space दे रहा था, that was the mistake. Yes. Continue. Yes. Now it will try to contact with TFP. Fine. Transfer complete. Now, I'm just going to boot my router. Fine. Our router is booting. iOS file is just decompressing. Okay, many more steps, but don't worry, I will mention all these things in your notes. Confusion हो रही है बच्चे?
थोड़ा सा सर।
नहीं, ठीक है, very good. Very good. So TFTP DNLD. At this TFTP DNLD क्या करना है हमें? तो देख लीजिए, यही किया है मैंने. IP_ADDRESS address and then is equal to 1.0.0.1. then
इक्वल के बीच में स्पेस रहेगा सर दोनों साइड?
नहीं रहेगा, यही मिस्टेक हो रही थी. एंड देन क्या था? सबनेट मास्क SUB and
IP सबनेट मास्क सर
IP underscore SUB and subnet underscore mask mask is equal to 255.0.0.0 and then TFTP underscore SER server is equal to 1.0.0. No, IP default gateway. IP GEFAULT default GATEWA gateway is equal to 1.0.1 TFTP SERBR server is equal to 1.0.0.2 TFTP underscore FILE file is equal to this. Give iOS file name which are available at TFTP server. Fine. And then again run command at Roman mode. TFTP DNLD. Then press Y. To upload iOS file. Okay. Steps भी हो गए?
Yes sir.
If there will be any confusion, in that case, that I will clear that confusion in next class. Okay. For now, I'm just going to stop my setting because time is going to be up.